Dylan listens in Clarksville, Tennessee. Alicia is in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Kenny listens in Sherman Oaks, California. And that's fine for now. And Aaron is our bureau chief in Fredericksburg, Virginia. What's going on, Aaron?
Alan, hate the show.
Thanks. What's up?
Not a lot. So, two things. First of all, I just wanted to welcome Bill and Mary to come to Virginia right around here. I'm between D.C. and Richmond, so get your asses here whenever you guys want to do a real comedy show. It would be much better than having all these Let's Go Brandon losers doing shows.
You know what
here.
they say, Virginia is for comedy lovers.
Right. And also, you know what? While I got you here, I listen to you guys and I listen to Rover every morning, but you know what? I'm going to make an announcement on the radio. I'm gay as fuck.
Oh,
sorry for cussing.
Aaron.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
Gay is,
AF.
picnic basket.
AF.
Sorry.
Aaron is gay AF. All right. Listen, when you come out, you want to do it. You want to let everybody know. It's a big deal.
Yeah, get your asses to Virginia for a real comedy show. Let's watch some hockey, whatever you want to do.
What does the gay part have to do with anything?
The reason I'm saying this is I came out as bi many years ago, but I've been going through a lot of soul searching, and you know what? I'm comfortable to admit who the hell I really am in life.
I see. You were hedging your bets with the bi thing, but you are a gay man and you're proud of it.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I came out as bi when I was 17, and I'm 31 now. So let's get it rolling.
All right. Well, there you go. So Bill and Mary make it to Virginia, and Aaron is out and proud.
CLI.
Okay, thank you, Aaron. I don't. That was very strange.
Congrats, bud.
Yeah,
Happy
good for you.
had to all that for a dump button for what?
He
Nothing.
needed it in the world, I guess.
Listen, I'm happy to be the conduit, but come on.
You're a vessel for his gayness.
Speaking of Poundcake, he is out this week, living his best life in Mexico. Corey Roddick is behind the glass with us this week. By the way, speaking of the Cavaliers, or just Cleveland sports, they were supposed to drop all the Guardians merch this morning, and it didn't happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a delay on that Guardians merch. Now, I don't know if this has to do with ye old supply chain issues, but they said they were going to start selling them at 9 o'clock this morning, but then nothing happened at 9 o'clock. Oh. And so then the retailers were notified, and the launch has been postponed with no explanation. Could it be
mysterious?
I was going to say the same thing. I bet they're going to announce they're changing the name back.
Just keep your Indian stuff.
Guys, we determined it's going to cost us a lot more to make new stuff than just keep the old crap. I think this is because that lawsuit's still going on with the roller derby team.
Probably.
And they got to figure out what's going on there.
They're going to have to add like an apostrophe or something. The Guardianses.
The Guardians.
The Cleveland Guardians are taking on the Kansas City Royals tonight.
The G-Uardians.
Yeah, G-Uardians. There cannot be. It's like Highlander. There can be only one. There cannot be two Cleveland Guardians teams in Cleveland. And to be blunt, the lawsuit says plaintiff was here first. Plaintiff, of course, referring to the Cleveland Guardians roller derby team, who have, in fact, had that name for a while. Why they never trademarked it, I don't know. Now is not the time to file a trademark. Maybe they did.
I thought they
know?
did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's funny when you have litigation that's essentially like, well, we call dibs.
Exactly.
You know, like, we were here for, I mean, it's a legitimate argument.
But it's legal dibs.
Yeah.
Like, we own the name.
Makes me giggle, though.
Yeah.
What's the statute of limitations? Because I think I still have like 3 packages of Skittles that I gave away and didn't need to. But I was here first doesn't hold up anymore there, does it, bitch?
He's into it.
I guess so. The team, the roller derby team, was established 8 years ago, and it's based in Parma. But don't hold that against them. They say
Easy, Gus.
They say that having 2 sports teams with the same name in the same city would cause confusion among fans, yes, and irreparable harm to the smaller, lesser-known team. Maybe we can strike, I certainly hope they can strike some kind of détente, some kind of agreement where maybe they can use the same venue where when the Cleveland Guardians baseball team are on the road, the Cleveland Guard, I don't even know if they play, if their seasons are at the same time. I don't know. And I know traditionally roller derby has been an inside sport. But maybe if we make some kind of accommodation, because that's the fun part, is when you have to come to some kind of settlement with these lawsuits. They can make some kind of accommodation so that maybe the roller derby team can convert the diamond into a track. Would your team be willing to start skating on a diamond-shaped track?
I mean, why not?
That we
right?
would,
Yeah, hard turns are a little
That
more
makes
difficult.
it real interesting.
or a circular track, an ellipse inside the diamond that they could remove at will, and
They got to move the bases.
the roller derby team said that it gave Major League Baseball an opportunity this summer to buy the naming rights, but they gave them a 4-figure offer. It was turned down immediately. You know what? Yeah, we'll give you. Well, listen. Major League Baseball doesn't make much money, so that's why they got to save their ducats.
It's okay. I'm understanding 4 figures, right? Like $5,000.
Yeah, if that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Even if it was $9,000, that's nothing. That's walking around money for the Cleveland, whatever you want to call them. So the ball club, of course, says they continue to be confident in their position because, of course, they're the huge. They've got the.
They got the money for it.
Yeah, that's right. They got Major League Baseball. I mean, you think they got the money for it? They got the money for the litigation. They don't have money for the Cleveland Guardians roller derby team.
Listen, we can't give you more than $9,000 for the name, but we will take you through court for the next 6 to 8 months.
That's right. We will bleed you dry. Yep. I mean, again, I don't know what kind of. I always root for the underdog. I automatically default to the underdog, and so the Guardians roller derby team, who predates by many years the baseball team. But I hope that they can either get a big payout, because, I mean, Lord knows they probably need new skates. They probably need, every time a major sports team wants to hold a city hostage, they threaten to leave. This happens all the time. That's how they end up getting the taxpayers to pay out the ass millions of dollars for something where the profits will go to the team, but we'll pay for the upgrades and all that crap. Because they go, we'll take them to another city. You don't want the Spokane Guardians, do you? So they always threaten that. The Bears are dealing with that right now. The Bears are threatening to leave Soldier Field if they don't get a new. We're going to go to the suburbs. Whatever. But maybe the Guardians roller derby team has got the kind of leverage here where they could get themselves a full-on, I don't know where they play. Are they Wolstein or something?
I don't think they're there.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Sure they are.
Are they,
Sometimes, I think, yeah.
I mean, I knew the Burning River Roller Girls used to do their shows.
Yeah, that's
there,
where I
but-
would
they
see
might be
them.
two
but
separate
that's-
ones.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
They're called bouts.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
bouts.
Silly me.
Now, the Pittsburgh roller derby team is the Pittsburgh Undead. That's
Cool.
a great name. Now, it's got nothing to do with roller derby, but it's cool. It's kind of in.
As opposed
keeping,
to Guardians?
What's that?
What does Guardians have to do with?
Well, you're guarding somebody from getting behind you, getting around you. I mean, I get that.
Nah.
But
Story of my life.
So the roller derby jerseys have got the stupid traffic statues. God,
You really hate those statues?
I don't hate the
He
statues. I
hates
can't
those
believe that there are
statues.
multiple teams in this city that are hanging their imagery on these dumb traffic statues. All the things that people say Cleveland has to offer, and all these things that homers are proud of, and all that. And you got 2 teams who are like traffic statues.
What else is going to be? The Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fames?
Anything. You got 2 teams. One of them wasn't going to go.
The Cleveland Whale Buildings? What else are we proud of?
I'm not a native. It's not a
I would love to cheer for the Cleveland Whale buildings.
With Cleveland Chandeliers. Check us out downtown.
Yeah.
chandeliers.
that would've
The
been
chandeliers. Going to kick your ass. Whatever
Not
it is.
too close to the Cavaliers. Can't go there either.
I mean, I don't know what, but you're telling me that 2 teams, this is what they came up with?
The Cleveland West Side Markets? All the things we're proud of or known for are like venues.
But it doesn't have to be
I don't think
associated with the
there are
city.
landmarks. I mean,
There's
right.
also animals, too.
It could come up with a name, just a name. but two cities.
Cleveland
What
Buckaroos.
animal? I was like, what, the Cleveland white-tailed deers? Like,
Yeah.
what? There's no native animal to Cleveland.
Cleveland walleye.
I guess my thought is
There's
that
already a walleye. The Toledo Walleye is a hockey team.
Toledo is not Cleveland.
But that's already a name.
Right, but
What,
there
you're some
could be
kind of Buckeye?
Yeah.
there could be another team down the road that's got a similar name. I mean, you know, the Fort Wayne Fire Ants or whatever. They're a Fort Wayne major league or minor league team.
What about Cleveland Toledos?
I just think it's wild. I think it's wild that you have two teams because you could make the argument, and it has nothing to do with the law. I'm simply saying make the argument that no matter what you call the baseball team, people are going to go to those games.
Yes.
If you're a roller derby team that half the city doesn't even know exists, it might be in your better interest to drill down on the localism, right? Where are the traffic statues on our jerseys? People go, okay, cool. You know, it's a hometown thing. People are going to go to the ball games no matter who and no matter what the name is.
I still stand by Cleveland Buzzards.
That
Hell
would be
yes.
the best.
I love
100%.
the Buzzards, but my understanding is that they only offered 4 figures to the person who came up with that, and so
Cleveland Buzzards. would
Hey,
have been
do you
amazing.
maybe have 4 figures to give away?
hey, I do. I'm going to buy myself some naming rights to a roller derby team. It's $1,000. Mary's not joking. It's $1,000 right now for you to go fund yourself. So listen close and good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fund yourself and score $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword GREEN to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's GREEN to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
Oh, God, you know what the other awful story was? You remember Chris Daughtry from American Idol?
I was
Yeah.
obsessed with him.
His daughter got killed by her boyfriend.
Oh my goodness.
So he's canceled his tour. Chris Daughtry, I don't even think was in the top 5 on his season of American Idol, but he's become one of the bigger. He's become like one of the bigger like rock guys from that show. Cranks out a lot of pop and country stars. But Chris Daughtry was like he's a legit rock act.
He tours
Yeah.
with Nickelback a lot.
There you go. His 25-year-old daughter, they found her dead, and they have the boyfriend in custody.
That's so sad.
It's really sad. Yeah.
Did they know what happened?
They're saying
Shot or
the
like-
cops are treating it as a homicide, is all they said. I didn't think the guy was old enough to have a 25-year-old kid, but
Yeah. I mean,
I think
he
he's-
was on like he was probably on like 2001 or something.
well,
like
not only
that,
that, but you know, unless you make it big, you're still like a local singer.
Yeah.
Trying to make it big, so you probably get a girl you went to high school with pregnant.
Yeah.
Or, you know. But yeah, it's a terrible story.
When he sang "Wanted," I was like, oh, I like him. He had like that kind of, not even a gravelly voice, but it was like you said, it's not a pop star voice that a lot of American Idol was, but his performance of "Wanted," I was like, I am in love with this guy. I got his CD for Christmas that year.
I don't know. Wanted. I know.
The
Like,
Dead or Alive.
oh, the Bon Jovi song.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
he
yeah,
covered
yeah.
the. Oh, I
he covered
see.
it on American Idol.
I
yeah.
see. Okay.
And that was a performance that I think like everyone realized, oh, this guy can like, he's
guy
a
can
rock
do it,
singer.
yeah.
Yeah.
He loves some Motley Crue too, dude. He's one of the only people that didn't run screaming for me when I caught him in a corner to talk Motley Crue. He sounds just like Vince Neil.
He's great.
Yeah.
But also, didn't he wanted to do his own thing? They had offered
Yeah.
him like the STP frontman spot or something.
Like that, I think it was, I can't remember what band it was. Collective Soul or something? I don't remember.
It was Fuel, I believe.
Oh, Fuel.
oh, you're
yeah, I
right.
think it's
Yeah.
Fuel.
Yeah. Chris Daughtry was asked to audition as a lead vocalist for Fuel, but declined the offer in order to form his own band. Yeah. And then he was the runner-up on the second season of The Masked Singer. Somebody told me Johnny Rotten was on The Masked Singer. Is that true?
I don't know.
Didn't that kind of hurt your soul to hear that a little bit?
If it's true, like
It's true.
Oh, God bless. No, I mean, his whatever he was is long gone. But, I mean, he must need money or something. Why else would he possibly do that?
For the
He's
love
no
of the
G.G.
game.
Allen.
It's a great show.
Love of the game.
Yeah, it's a
I've never
fun
even
show.
seen it, but I know the premise of it.
I mean, I've never seen it either. I've seen like one segment where they're trying to get someone. I'm like, so this is just people going, yeah, is it Billy? Jake, I don't know.
Billy or Jake.
Is a show? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand how that show works. Oh, this said it was his stepdaughter. I mean, it doesn't make it any better, but, I mean, So his wife's daughter. Oof. God, it's still awful. So, yeah, Daughtry was on American Idol in 2006. So it was a long time. He revealed that he's balding and decided to make... See, he goes, I'm going to shave my head completely, right? And then just grow a beard out. He has 4 children, a stepdaughter from his wife's previous marriage, and a stepson. Okay, so this is his stepdaughter. That still sucks, man. I haven't heard of Daughtry in a while, though. I honestly wasn't even sure if he was still doing stuff.
This came up, Daughtry came up at a show I was at a few weeks ago. Someone said something.
He came up.
I asked what they were doing, like, that weekend, like, if there's anything else to do in the city. I don't remember where it was, but someone said that they went to go see the Nickelback and Daughtry show. I was like, so you saw 2.5 hours of the same band. Like, that was the joke that I made, and, like, the lady got real mad. She was like, they're not even close to the same type of music, like, getting all defensive.
Those finely tuned rock ears, boy.
Right.
Finely tuned. You can go, the untrained ear, you go, oh, God, it's just 4 hours of all that crap. And like, they sound so different. That's what I like about them.
Right. Well, I mean, I like both those. I like Daughtry and I like Nickelback, too. But
those are right up your alley.
Just a funny joke to make, and she was not happy with me.
Did she
How
storm
dare
the stage?
She did not storm the stage, but...
Right. His stepdaughter. God. Daughtry puts on a great show, people say. All right. He's only 41. Oh, okay. So that's his stepdaughter.
Do you remember how huge that song was, though? It's not over.
It was a huge song for him. And then he was smart because he kind of did that blue collar rock thing. Mm-hmm. So he's doing a lot of stuff for the troops and a lot of flannel shirts. And, he was smart to do that. His wife's a bit older than him and shared had kids when they met. Yeah, man, that sucks. Oof.
It's a bummer.
Yeah. And so, obviously, if you were hoping to see Daughtry live in the near future, those plans have been canceled. Because I think they did have a tour lined up. I think they just dropped a new song. Do you want to hear the new Daughtry song, Mary?
Of course.
But it sounds like the old Daughtry song.
Maybe
like
he's going to surprise you.
Give me a ballad.
I don't even know if this is what MMS is playing. It's called Changes Are Coming is the song.
Still not over.
It's still not over. It keeps going. In the darkest of the night. See, the thing is, but he's a good singer, so you can put whatever you want behind him, and he'll make it work. Let me get to the hook here.
I love him. I really do love him.
Would you like to rub his bald head in oil?
I don't even like bald guys. That's the thing.
He's just got a good
rock voice.
Produced, arena rock voice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sucks. Hey, listen, good news for you ladies, though. I was reading that the HPV vaccine is murdering cervical cancer.
Oh,
so
nice.
all of these nervous Nellies who are concerned about getting their young daughters the HPV vaccine.
You have to get it before you're like 18. Or I don't know if that's true anymore. But
I thought it was like you have to get it. Technically, they tell them to get it younger because you're supposed to get it before you're sexually active.
Before you start
Right.
having sex, yeah. But that's why they say, like, it just, if you're already having sex, it doesn't really do anything.
They began vaccinating young girls in England in 2008, and cervical cancer in that country has almost been eliminated.
Yeah.
In adult women. They cut it by 87%.
I remember my girlfriends would, I feel like my age group was when this first started coming out, the HPV vaccine.
And all the pearl clutchers were like, this is going to entice girls to have sex. It's like,
No.
if it did, though, wouldn't you still want them to be safer?
Right.
Right.
You
but
dummies.
I mean, it wasn't more like, oh, now I can go just bang anybody
Right.
because I got this vaccine. It was
You're
like...
going to do that irrespective of the vaccine.
Right.
These are people that are like, I just want you to get cervical cancer to
Learn
keep
your
you,
lesson.
to learn your lesson.
That'll
That way
learn you.
That'll learn ya.
teach ya. I don't even know where a cervical is.
It's the spine, Bill.
Close enough.
Johnny Rotten was on The Masked Singer to pay homage to his wife who's sick with Alzheimer's. Okay. Well, then it was probably a charity thing. And so I salute you. It was a Daughtry or murder. That's not, listen, I'm not, I got to take a break. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. If you want to get a text in for anything, 35192 to do that. I have another $1,000 for you, closer to 5:30. Those Tears for Fears and Garbage tickets for you. You got to wait till May next year, Blossom. But it's going to be, I can't wait for that show. So that show is happening in May, but I'll have tickets for you all this week around 5:20 if you want to get into that show. Because I don't think they're on sale until Friday. So we'll take a break. We'll be back after these. Anywhere you are, you can listen to the program on the iHeartRadio app.